Well, as we give you a first alert to the tropics, we've got Aaron out there way in the eastern Atlantic. Here's the coast of Africa off towards my shoulder. You can see Aaron continuing to move west at about 23 miles per hour. Not very well organized right now. 45 mile per hour maximum sustained winds is the 10 o'clock advisory. Really, Aaron, the only game in town. We're not really tracking anything else in terms of tropical threats with a high chance, but a couple of series of disturbances will be coming off of Africa in the coming days and weeks that we'll have to keep an eye on for possible development, but nothing of immediate concern. Now, Aaron expected to gradually strengthen as it moves across the Atlantic, closing in on areas just to the east of the Bahamas as we get towards the weekend. You can see it is forecast to become a hurricane and forecast to become a major hurricane. Now, once it gets to this point, a turn to the north is expected to take place as it kind of moves into a weakness of the Bermuda High that's going to be situated just towards its north. So we're expecting that turn to take place. Where exactly and how deep of a turn is still uncertain. So East Coast areas still have to kind of monitor Aaron as it will get a little bit closer, but that won't be until the beginning of next week. We're tracking our own area of low pressure off our coast, but it is not expected to develop into anything tropical. You can see kind of a little bit of the hints of the spin right here, just kind of south of the mouth of the Mississippi River. It's actually expected to kind of move more north and then northeast in the coming days. So because of that, we'll be a little bit on the drier side here for our area, but areas along the coast could certainly see some heavier rainfall and some stronger storms. Right now, in terms of First Alert Radar Network, we're starting to see this broken band here of showers beginning to develop out ahead of the area of low pressure. Down towards the coast, those rains kind of stretch from near Morgan City towards Amelia up through areas in Assumption Parish towards Labadyville, Supreme, maybe towards Napoleonville, and then as you go up towards the Metro Baton Rouge area, most of the rain kind of consolidated here east side of Ascension Parish, more into central Livingston Parish, and then up into St. Helena Parish as it stands right now. But we're expecting additional showers and thunderstorms to develop later on this afternoon. As you'll see here on our futurecast, you can see how things start to kind of explode as we get towards the middle of the afternoon. Now, embedded within these showers and thunderstorms could be one or two strong / heavy ones, some nuisance type street flooding, probably our biggest concern, and maybe some sporadic power outages due to frequent lightning and the possibility of some gusty winds. As we get towards the evening hours, though, we are not expecting rain to cause much in the way of problems. You can see those rains beginning to fizzle out. As we look towards Wednesday, and again, that disturbance kind of moves up towards the north. We'll still be on the fringe of it, so we're still expecting scattered to numerous showers and storms in the forecast for Wednesday afternoon, maybe slightly less coverage tomorrow from what we're going to see for today, but it's going to be similar during the heat of the day, and then as we get towards the evening hours, lose that daytime heat. Showers and thunderstorms will start to fizzle. As we get into Thursday, a little bit less in terms of rain coverage expected, so we're going to be gradually decreasing those rain chances towards the end of the week, and then we get back into our typical summertime pattern with building heat and humidity and a few of those pop-up mainly afternoon showers and thunderstorms. So the amount of rainfall, again, a localized bullseye here or there where you see some green and yellow shades of color, 2 to 3 inches of rain, certainly not out of the question if that were to fall on a low-lying, poorly drained area, hence where we would see maybe a bullseye here or there of some possible street flooding in the forecast. But as mentioned, those rain chances start to decrease heading towards the end of the week, and for the weekend we'll still be dodging some raindrops, but I do expect things to stay mostly dry for many, and then we may see another slight uptick in rain chance going into Monday. So for the daytime highs, as we keep those rain chances a little bit higher, we'll settle in the low 90s, but once we dry things out a little bit, notice how we're building towards the mid 90s, and over the weekend we've got highs of 94 Saturday, 95 on Sunday. So take heat related precautions. Now, National Weather Service hinting we could have heat advisories returning to our forecast by the weekend. So stay hydrated, dress comfortably, and take those breaks if you're going to be outside for an extended period of time.